Okay, so we're going to do the shaker. So with the shaker, you're going to do this with a straight body, yeah? So you go upside down, lock your legs in, squeeze your butt, squeeze your abs, look at your toes, squeeze your shoulders back. Pull up, get up as high up at the rings as you possibly can. Then from there, pull back up, reset, shoulders on, reset, pull up, get up as high up over the rings as you possibly can. You're aiming to do a minimum of 6, and you're going to try build it up towards 10 reps. All right, so I'm just videoing the leg exercise, the step up. Okay, so for the step up, you're going to use your bench. I've got a little bike stand here, but you're looking and you're going to do it in front of the mirror because you want to make sure that this knee is not falling in when you do it. You want to pull that knee out and make sure you get really good alignment with the knee. The other thing you want to do is make sure your spine stays upright. Don't let your spine fold over like that. So chest nice and upright. Drive up, flex the other knee up, come down. You see I'm coming down with control. See, I landed on my back toe there. So that back toe, you got that spring off your toe. You don't want to land flat on your foot like that. So on your toe. So pull up, land, soft, 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 land. Hold it nice and strong. Be nice and strong in the movement. You're going to do a minimum of 10 per leg, and you're going to build it up to 15 on either leg. Okay, so with the rings, we're going to put the rings at hip level for the L-sit to shoulder stand, right? So I'm going to break this up. I'm going to do it first at the most advanced version, and then I'm going to show you the dialed down version so you can sort of gauge it where you want to be on this movement, right? So the first thing to do is get the lockout, right? The L-sit is to get the legs up. That you know how to do. And then from there, we're going to go into a shoulder stand. So I've just moved into the full shoulder stand here. But you're going to go from here, and you're going to go get your hips up, and then from there you can start bending your knees, and then as you get confident you can play with that. Now the bonus about this is if you do fall forward, you pretty much just do a forward roll, and it's a much safer way to fall out of the rings. You actually can't hurt yourself because you catch yourself when you come forward into a forward roll, right? So no stress. It's way safer than doing at the bar. So this one, you can actually give it a go when you go for it, right? All right, so what you're going to try to do is anything from 2 building up to 6 repetitions. Okay, so for the hip thrusters, we're going to put the booty band around the lower portion of the knee. You're going to lay back down on the bench. You're going to drop your hips up. The most important thing about this movement is to scoop the pelvis up and under. So when you get that position, you're keeping that pelvis scooped up and under. You want to avoid arching your lower back. So you're going to drive down, okay, hands on the head, and you're going to lift the hips up, scoop the pelvis up and under. Feel the pause. 1. Pull the knees out against the band. 2. 3. Every time you come up, scoop that pelvis up and under. 4. 5. So this one we're getting at a really high volume of reps. So we want to go a minimum of 20 reps, building it all the way up to 40 reps eventually. You'll feel this will burn your glutes big time. Okay, so you're going to have your rings adjusted pretty high up. We're doing what we call a mantle chin up. So basically this is a progression towards doing a one-arm chin up. So the arm that I'm chinning up towards, I'm using my right hand. So I've got my hand facing in towards me. With the assisting hand, I'm going to start with 3 fingers supporting. As you get stronger, it becomes 2 fingers supporting, then 1 finger supporting, and before you know it, you won't even need any fingers. So we'll start with the 3 fingers supporting first, and when you twist up, get up as high up. You see I'm getting my chin right over the top of the ring. All the way down, up, chin right up to the ring. All the way down. So what you're going to do is your goal is to achieve 10 repetitions with that finger assist. When you can do 10 repetitions and you know, okay, it's time to drop it down to 2 fingers, and that's how you progress it. Obviously you do both arms. Okay, so for the calf raises, we just need a step. So you're going to drop your ankles down. I want you to try gain as much stretch at the bottom. Pause. 1, 2, 3 at the bottom. Up at the top, drive up onto your tippy toes. 1, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. So this one here, we want to really get the volume out of it. So we want to work up towards 40 reps. So minimum of 20 reps, working up to 40. Okay, so for the archer push-up, I've got the rings adjusted down here to knee level. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the archer push-up and go a significantly easier angle than what you usually do just a push-up at, because we're going to bring one arm out. So when you bring this arm out, you got to keep your butt tight, keep your abs tight. So when you're doing the push-up, don't let your back arch and don't let your hips hike up. You got to lock the pelvis up and under, brace all of that, yeah? Once you've got that all locked in, you're going to go and you're going to look at the hand that you're going down toward. You're going to come down, feel that load through the bicep, the shoulder, and then use that other arm to help you come up. So they sort of simultaneous pressing from the straight arm, and the bent arm is helping the press motion too. Keep your abs nice and locked in and drive it up. So you'll feel this will give you a significantly more load through your abs too, but also you'll feel that bicep and that shoulder loading up when you're doing that archer push-up. So choose an angle that is manageable. Even if you have to shuffle forward a little bit more for the beginning, you want to do that, and you want to work at doing minimum of 12 reps, building it up to 16 reps. So it's 1 rep, 2 reps, yeah? All right, so for the squat calf raise, you're going to get a nice squat stance. You squat down as deep as what you can go, right? From there, you keep your back, even though you can bend over at the back, you don't want your back rounding out. So it's okay to bend over, but maintain that lumbar curve through your lower back. So you're squatting down, you want your eyes in the mirror, have your feet nice and straight, drive your ankles up as high as you can, and then squat down. Drive ankles up, squat down, ankles up, squat down. You're going to do a minimum of 20, building it up to 40.